Okay, hey everybody. Good morning, good
Hi.
afternoon, good evening, whichever
Hello there.
time you're watching. It's the Brad and Kelley Media Chat, and we have a guest. On my screen, she's down here. I don't know if that's on yours.
Hello.
And who are
Yep,
you?
she's down here too.
Lisa McGough, Communication Coordinator, Cooper-Siegel Community Library.
Beautiful.
Love to read, love orchids, have a 13-year-old son, and a cat named Sonic.
That's your life in a nutshell.
Yeah. And a husband.
A husband, yeah.
Yeah.
He's off doing something. And then Brad, of course. Brad is over
Hi,
here.
I'm back.
Yay, Brad.
Yoo-hoo.
Still
So
here.
today we are talking about summer movies because summer's coming. Despite how everything feels, it's still coming. So hopefully we can all still enjoy movies in various formats and venues. So yeah, I just want to hop in. Lisa, I think you should start with a movie that you would like to share, whether you've seen it or you want to see it.
Well, I sort of have a running list in my head of things that I would like to watch again.
Nice.
As a family, because yellow phase, green phase, red phase, wherever we are, I still think it'll be a lot of being together indoors or, on the patio. But anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get into the habit of us, watching a show or a movie or something at least weekly so that as a family we're like together.
Very nice.
We're all here, but everybody's doing their work in separate rooms.
Right. So you have to be deliberate about bringing everyone together.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would very much like to revisit some of the Disney Pixars.
So good.
From whenever, my son was little.
Yeah.
We're talking like 12 years ago. So they are made for all age groups,
Absolutely.
from 1 to 92. And one of our favorites was Cars.
Oh, I've never seen Cars. I've never seen it. Yeah, I have to get that on my list. I'm adding it to my list right now.
Great.
I'm guessing you have Disney Plus, Lisa?
Well, no, we don't. I actually still own DVD discs, which I really need to clean up and pare down. I know, it's on the list. And then I don't know if they're, because are they going to be available on Hoopla? I don't know that they are available on Hoopla. But it's just a sort of like a nice thing, like for a Saturday marathon and that kind of thing. So Cars, also Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, classics. If you do have Disney Plus, if you're watching this, all of that's on there. So it's
good on Hoopla.
Yeah, no, on Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus.
Yes.
But anyway, those are the things that I really want to do because it's good, like for as a family.
Yeah.
But it's tough, with that age group of the tweens.
Yeah, right. They're not too young, they're not too old yet, so yeah.
Right.
Well, Brad, we just do like a little round robin. So Brad, what are you wanting to talk about, whether you've seen it or want to see it?
Oh, when I think of summer movies, like mine, there's always like, it's usually set in summer or like near an ocean. And there's always like teenagers or ridiculous like younger people doing stupid stuff. That's usually like my wheelhouse for summer movies. So I would say my favorite of all time is definitely Dazed and Confused. 1994. Yes, by acclaimed director of the Boyhood movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like his first movie.
A very young Matthew McConaughey.
Yes, I was just to say also the first appearance of Matt, and it may be his best character still, Wooderson. All right. Yeah,
I remember
that started.
I remember seeing that in the theater.
Wow, you saw it in the theater.
Yeah, like in whatever age I was.
It's like 1994, I think it came out.
Yeah, was it 94? I was like a sophomore in college. Oh.
Right. Wow. Oh. I was still in high school, but we'll let that go.
Lisa, have you ever seen that?
I don't think I have. No.
Yeah, it's not a John Arthur film.
No,
to watch, but
not family friendly.
Older
but there's
John.
a lot of really good people in it that are just starting out. Parker Posey, Ben Affleck. They're all like before they were known, so it's like kind of cool to see them playing like these so crazy characters. It's basically set in Mila Jovovich is in it too, and I don't think she says a word the entire movie. It's set in 1975 or 76. It's the last day of school in Texas, and all kinds of crazy stuff goes down.
Nice.
Those crazy teenagers. The star is Jason London, or the other London, one of those London twins, if you
Oh,
remember
right.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a classic. I feel like
It's
classic.
funny. I don't know. I mean, it's just like teenagers being stupid. So back in
Yeah.
the day, it was great. I mean, and it kind of holds up still. It's still funny.
Yeah.
So that'd be my recommendation if you want like an old movie that is set in even older times.
Yeah. I have an old movie too.
Yeah.
That
cool.
I love, and I've watched it, I don't know, 70 times. But it's a classic summer. It's Parent Trap from
Yes, a good
you know
one.
the 60s. So with Haley Mills.
The old Parent Trap.
The old
The
Parent
original.
Trap.
Yeah.
Yes. Haley Mills is so great. You know, she plays both characters, and it's so fun, and it's just if I could live in any house from a movie, it's the house that her father lives in California.
I remember the house.
It's so amazing.
Yeah.
So,
mid-century modern.
Oh yeah. And it's like it's like really open, so like there's a bunch of parts of the house that are like outside, and they have a pool. I mean, it's amazing. Or I think they live near water, I think. But anyway,
it's definitely summer in the Parent Trap. That's for sure.
Yes. Yeah. They go camping.
And that's Brian. What is it? Brian Keith? Was that
Brian
his name?
Keith? Yes. And then
Maureen O'Hara.
Maureen O'Hara. Yeah, they're just
oh my gosh,
lovely.
she's gorgeous.
She is. Her hair. Her hair. Yeah.
But there was another movie that Haley Mills was in that we used to watch all the time when I was a kid.
Pollyanna?
No, it was about
Is it That Darn Cat?
Catholic school. They were at the Catholic school.
Oh. Is it?
Where angels go, trouble follows.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever seen that. Right now I'm down too.
No, I've never heard
of
it. Is that a Disney
I don't know where it would be available, but if you,
Disney Plus, if it's Disney, I'm sure it's on there.
Yeah, if it's Disney, yeah. Okay, so another
two girls that high schoolers, and they live in a Catholic boarding school.
I just love Haley Mills.
All the trouble they get into, and and she's really good at that. She always is good.
Yeah,
is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. She was in that. I want to say in the 80s. She was in like a sitcom. It didn't go really far, but she played a teacher.
Oh.
Anyway, I should do my research. I don't know what that is, but okay. So another movie, Lisa, that you would like to share with our viewers.
Well, just since actually made me think of this when you were talking about how Haley Mills, plays both parts. Adaptation is a fantastic movie that I had started to watch and then got distracted and mean to finish. Yeah. And in that, he plays both. He plays himself and his own twin brother.
Now, who is that? And is it Bill Murray or is it
no? Nicholas
who
Cage.
is that?
Nicholas Cage.
Nicholas
Cage. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a really good movie. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't ever seen that either. It's on my list though.
I feel like you would really like that movie. Do you know what it's about, right? It's basically it's like again, because I don't remember his name exactly, but a film writer, a script writer. He tried to adapt the book White Orchid, or is it? Remember that book?
The book is The Orchid Thief.
The Orchid Thief. That's it. Thank you. And
so the movie is about him writing an adapted screenplay of an actual book.
So right. It was so hard for him to write that he came up with a movie about him writing this. Like it's fictional, but it's based on it.
It's very meta, though. It's like
very but it works. Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
There's some Orchid stuff in it too.
Chris Cooper.
Oh, I love
and Meryl Streep. Well, Meryl Streep, no matter what she's in, you may as well just say the Oscar goes to.
And it's going to be a good movie. Yeah.
But it is, and there's a twist in it. I know that.
Or like
a heightened, kind of climactic part where you wouldn't have expected that to happen.
I feel like twists are really fun in the summer. I don't know why they're extra fun in the summer. Like a fun twist of a big movie or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brad, another movie that you want to share.
Yeah, this one, I don't know. I feel like it's a summer movie. And I think because I saw it originally in the summer, but it's based in California. And it's the classic Point Break.
Point Break with Keanu Reeves.
Patrick Swayze.
Not the remake, because they just
the remake was horrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I watched that. I'm still mad.
I saw that in the theater too. Point Break.
The remake or
the original.
I think I saw it in the theater too. Actually.
Great movie.
Yes, heist movie, surfers, California.
I feel like I want to watch that again. Is it on anything right now?
I feel like it was on the TV the other day. Yeah,
Well,
it's on something.
I don't have TV.
I mean, it was on like regular TV.
Yeah.
I haven't really looked. I've seen it a lot. So
yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Um,
Johnny Utah.
Yeah, and they wear those president's masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
Awesome.
So I have so many that I want to talk about, but obviously we don't have a lot of time. So the other one I want to recommend, and let's just put a caveat out there. It's violent and disturbing.
Nice.
It's called
That's kind of how we go on this show.
We do.
We need family.
That's why we need Lisa, because she needs to bring us down. But it's called Midsummer. Has anyone heard of it?
Is that new movie?
It's newish.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to see that. I'm excited for your review.
Midsummer, and it's Sommar.
Midsommar.
Who's in it?
I should have done my research. I don't think anyone's super famous, but the gal who plays Amy in The New Little Women is in it, and she's so good. But it's really disturbing. It might have one of the most disturbing, violent scenes of any movie I've ever seen. So just put that out there. Yeah.
Human sacrifice, huh? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's about a cult, and it's really creepy and really weird. I think it's over 2 hours long, but it stayed with me. It was like thought-provoking and intriguing and very strange. But I want to throw it out there just because if people like that kind of thing, that would be a good movie to watch. But I wouldn't recommend it to a lot of people who aren't into like horror movies, because it's.
No, you know why that's perfect for summer? You know why that's perfect for summer?
Yeah.
You can plan it around the weather report on a stormy night and watch it.
It's so funny you say that, because I love reading. Like, I love reading really scary books during the summer, because I feel like, well, nothing bad can happen poolside.
Yeah, it's a summer.
When you're sipping
Although,
yeah. So, yeah.
I assume that a movie is about like the summer solstice and how it's light, because they go to like another country, right? Like Sweden or something. They do,
and I think it is. There's some. Yeah, it's like a midsummer celebration that this.
Okay. Yeah, that gets weird.
Celebrates, yeah, and it's weird because it's so disturbing, and yet it's a beautiful movie. Like the cinematography and the everything about it is really beautiful, but it is really weird and very unsettling. So
I feel like the director of that movie, I've seen another one of his movies.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, but I can't. I'm sorry.
If
I'd have known.
Is it the same person as Hereditary?
I think so. Yeah.
It might be, and that was so terrifying.
Yeah.
Lisa, another movie that is not terrifying and disturbing?
Nice movies.
Nice movies only.
Well, actually, are we allowed to say like a TV series?
Sure.
Okay. I watched last year Dead to Me on Netflix. And they were approved for season 2, which is now out.
Yes. I just binged the whole thing. So
you did?
I did.
Well, I want to watch it. It's set in California and all that, all that. But I think that's a great one for summer, because it's kind of, I don't want to say mindless, but it's not like it's some complicated plot that you have to really pay attention to. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But and Christina Applegate, I love her. And
Linda,
she's a great example of a career that is spanned, and she, that kind of like, you're part of initially a big hit, Married with Children, then you kind of go into obscurity, but then you come back and have another big hit. And I was happy for actors and actresses that I like who comebacks. So she's
and
really
Linda
good.
Cardellini's from Freaks and Geeks, isn't that right?
That is right.
So she's so good. It's so good.
She is the reason why I'm like contemplating getting bangs.
She has great hair in that show. Great hair. I highly recommend bangs. Not for summer for me, but for other people. Yeah.
Most people know Kelley for her signature haircut, which is growing in now because of quarantine.
It's coming back today at 3:15.
Get a last look now, people. A last look now.
I did look it up, and it is the same guy who did Hereditary, which is a very weird movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
if it's
Brad.
As weird as that, then.
Yeah.
But if you like all the California surfscapes and stuff, is like part, because she's a realtor. She sells a lot of houses in Malibu, so a lot of things take place there. It's just all sunny and beachy, for the feel of it. Yeah.
And there's twists.
But I do recommend that.
There's twists in that one. Yeah. Okay, Brad, another one.
All right. Well, I'm torn between a show and a movie.
Ooh.
So which would you like?
Let's do a show since we've mostly done
All right.
movies.
Well, this is my all-time favorite summer entertainment. I watched it every day when I was younger. I would get up at 11 and watch it. It's already in reruns, but it's the show Chips.
Oh, Chips, like
show of all time.
the original old Chips. They didn't remake it, did they?
They did remake the movie. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I don't know if I can watch it. But I mean,
who's in the new Chips? Somebody famous is in the new Chips.
Dax Shepard.
Oh, Dax Shepard.
Like, what's her face? His wife.
Kristen Bell's husband.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the original Chips is quite fun.
It is. First of all, except the last season when John Baker leaves, the guy who plays him, Larry Wilcox. Yes.
Oh, right.
He was now a supplement salesman and made millions of dollars.
Oh.
And
good to know.
And they replace him with these two guys that just aren't as good. But that's the last season. I guess they wanted to focus on Frank Poncherello, aka Eric Estrada, more.
Nice.
But I don't remember the show being on when I was a kid, maybe like the last season, but I watched it in reruns.
Yeah.
The entire 90s. I also have the DVD set that came with the glasses, the sunglasses.
Oh my gosh. We did not know this about you, Brad.
Yes.
That you love Chips.
Huh?
That you love Chips.
Yeah. It's my friend and I used to we would watch it and then call each other and talk about it. I think we've seen every episode.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's set in California. So it's always summer there.
Right.
And it's even the Christmas ones, they're just surfing or something.
Right.
But
I feel like it's kind of an easy,
breezy
breezy kind of show.
There's skateboarding. They did extreme sports before it was even there's a one
before they were
skateboarding. There's one about Valley Girls.
Nice.
One about drugs are bad, drinking and driving's bad, which is true. But that's one of the ones where actually someone dies, which rarely ever happens. It is very family friendly. And then there's cool motorcycles. And
I wonder if it's available anywhere. Do you know?
I don't know.
I have not run across it on any of the platforms that I've used, but
I have the DVDs, so it's available on DVD somewhere.
So it's available via Brad's house on DVD. You can loan them out.
I don't know. I haven't researched because
You should donate them to the library, and then people can get them out.
Because I've seen them all.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
But next week's episode of this is your chat next week should be blind quiz questions on Brad about Chips episodes from the 1970s.
We could do a Brad trivia.
They had a really cool episode about punk music.
Oh my gosh.
And one of the cops was showing them how to mosh. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh. Would you be able to play Chips trivia? Would you think that you're
it's been a while, but in the early days of the internet.
Rapid fire at Brad, Chips questions.
There was a fan website for Chips. This is early days. For me, 95. And there was this one thing that it counted all the Volkswagen bugs of it, that you could see in Chips, and there was thousands.
That's amazing. Wow. Popular car
bugs, if you will.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I have one more to recommend, and then we have to wrap up. I am a huge fan of big, loud summer blockbusters. So I love when Mission Impossible, when those come out in the summer, or the Bourne Identity, the Bourne Ultimatum and the Bourne Identity movies. Those are so fun. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking forward to, this isn't quite a big, loud summer blockbuster, but I am looking forward to seeing Invisible Man with oh my gosh, she's from I know her name, Elizabeth what is it anyway? That's supposed to be really good, and I think it was supposed to come out, but of course that's not happening. So I think you can rent it for $8 or $9, I think.
You're talking about Elizabeth Moss?
Elizabeth Moss, thank you. I kept
she was in Mad Men and
and
The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, right.
Yeah.
So that looks really a psychological, scary movie. So that looks like a
Handmaid's
fun.
Tale?
Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Not the Ralph
now,
Ellison.
It's $14.99 to rent.
Right.
So we're waiting till that comes down. Tara and I to watch that. I'm assuming.
So that's a great collection of movies. I still had so many more, but that'll be fun for people to find and check out. Chips, Cars, Parent Trap, so many good movies and shows. So everybody take care. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for having me.
Watch
Bye.
Chip's
Thanks, Lisa.
skateboarding episode. Great.
Bye.